Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Chiang Mai, which is one of the most delicious cities for food lovers in Thailand.
Wow. Amazing Thailand. Amazing Thailand.
Today I'm taking you on an ultimate Thai food tour to eat 11 of the best northern Thai foods, and I'll show you exactly where to eat them when you're in Chiang Mai. Right off the grill. This is a good enough reason to come to Chiang Mai. From spicy bowls of Khao Soi to herbal sausage that will blow the taste buds off your tongue, get ready for the ultimate food lover's guide to Chiang Mai. So all of the mouth-watering Thai food coming up in this video right now. Let's get started eating. Chiang Mai is the largest city in northern Thailand, a cultural capital of the Lana Kingdom that was founded in the year 1296. It's home to impressive monuments and temples, friendly markets, and of course, an abundance of delicious local food. Before we get started with this video, I just want to say a big thank you to TAT, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, for sponsoring this video. You're going to want to sit back and relax and keep watching this entire video all the way to the end because there's some seriously mouth-watering Chiang Mai Thai food all coming up in this video right now. I'm starting you off with one of the most famous and loved Thai foods in all of northern Thailand, Khao Soi. Freshly boiled egg noodles, a thick coconut milk, spice-heavy curry sauce, and fall-apart cubes of beef or chicken. There's no wonder why it's so delicious. Khao Soi Memani is a fantastic place to get started on a delicious bowl of Khao Soi. That beef. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a bite of beef and some of those noodles. And yeah, you can see the noodles are they're thicker. They look more handmade than the other versions of noodles that we've had.
It's so good.
Located in the cool mountains of Doi Pui, right outside the city, you'll find Khao Soi Lung Surin. Guaranteed worth the effort to get there. Oh man, it's cold. Oh, look at that meaty oil on top. Oh man, that smells unbelievable. Oh wow. Oh, Mark. And they are so incredibly friendly, so nice. Served hot and fresh. There's absolutely nothing I'd want to eat more right now in my life. Doing one giant overflowing spoon. Oh, a little chili goes in, maybe a little bit more just to top it off for good measure. Then mix that around.
With just one.
Oh, immediately you can see the color of that broth changing, that deep red. Mix it with the noodles. That goes into your bowl. Some of these giant sliced onions. Okay. All right, now we are really ready to completely chow down on this bowl of Khao Soi. Fully commit now. Go all the way in. And the noodles next. Yeah, it's so thick and so hearty and rich. Wow. Look at that.
It really is like one of the thickest.
Oh. It's unbelievably tasty. One of the meatiest versions of Khao Soi. It's just meat to the max. After you finish your bowl of Khao Soi, spend some time on the top of Doi Pui within the Hmong community. It's a great place to walk around. There are some nice shops, beautiful gardens, and cool weather. At number 2, we have Gaeng Hanglay, a hugely loved pork curry with Burmese origins. Melt in your mouth pork belly, ginger, and masala. Make this sour and sweet curry so tasty. A great restaurant to try, Gaeng Hanglay, is Hun Jai Yong, housed within a wooden Lana home. What a relaxing atmosphere and environment. The food smells incredible. Is Gaeng Hanglay, which is one of the champions of northern Thai cuisine. Also, one of the components is ginger, fresh ginger, and then pickled garlic. That's what really contributes to the flavor. Oh wow. Yeah, that is stunning. I think the part I really love about it is the tartness of it. The immediately blast of sweet and sour ginger and almost a pickly taste to it. Next up, Kiti Panit, a classic yet modern Thai restaurant with an outstanding version of Gaeng Hanglay. Definitely what stands out about Kiti Panit is that it's not only a restaurant, but it's actually a museum housed in an old teakwood mansion that dates back to 1888. And some of the unique history here is that it used to be Chiang Mai's first general store. Oh, it's just like melting pork. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the fattiness of that. Oh man, I'm gonna dip my sticky rice into there. Oh wow, that's just like a layer of juicy porkiness. Wow, that is a Gaeng Hanglay. That is so porky, but it's got an amazing like sweet and sourness to it. When many Chiang Mai locals are away from home, the food they dream about is nam Ngiao, a porky tomato stew eaten over rice noodles that's easily the #1 local comfort food. Tucked into a back of a market, Kanum Jin San Pakoi is one of the best places in Chiang Mai to try nam Ngiao. 5 or so different menu options, but one of the main one is the Kanum Jin Nam Ngiao, which is a northern Thai favorite stew of pork and especially tomato-y broth.
ใส่ต้นหอมให้หน่อย
ขอบคุณครับ
It smells incredible.
ไม่ได้
I gotta begin with the nam Ngiao. This is one of the dishes of northern Thailand, one of the dishes you cannot miss in northern Thailand, and it's really a comfort dish for the people of northern Thailand. Oh wow, that is fantastic. Oh, that's like rich, it's porky, kind of earthy tasting. Next up, we are in the old town within the old square, and we're going to a place that's called Nam Ngiao Lung Pong.
Yeah. ลุงพงใช่ไหมครับ
ลุงพงครับผม
ลุงพงครับ so friendly. Oh, and here it is, the pot.
Yeah.
The pot of Nam Ngiao.
น้ำเงี้ยวโอเค
ครับ Yeah.
ครับพิเศษ2เนื้อ
So man, this is the friendliest street food stall. Uncle is so friendly. Oh man, I like how the noodles just kind of melt into that curry. What a homely meal this is. Oh man. Oh, that's rich. That's nice and tart and very porky, as you can see from that layer of oil on top. But the flavor, yeah, it's more on the tart side, and tart and porky. They're really good. The noodles, the rice noodles just kind of melt in your mouth. Oh man, that's comforting. After finishing your bowl of nam Ngiao, you're in a great position to start exploring the historic center of Chiang Mai. So I am at Wat Jedi Luang, which is a stupa, a royal stupa that dates back to the 14th century. And although part of the top of the stupa has been destroyed by an earthquake, it remains one of the most important sites within the old historical part of Chiang Mai, and a must visit when you are here. Garlic, shallots, and smoky charred green chilies are the ingredients that make up Phrik Num, a delicious dip or relish for vegetables, sticky rice, or crispy pork skin. You'll find Phrik Num at pretty much all northern Thai restaurants, but the best place to eat it is within local markets. I'm walking through Talat Ton Payom. This is one of the great local markets of Chiang Mai, a place where you can get Phrik Num, where you can get Sai Ua, where it's just full of snacks. It's a great place to just walk around to see what's available. Oh, and they also specialize in khab moo, fried pork skin.
เอาน้ำพริกหนุ่มเผ็ดอันนั้นเป็นหนูจะไปจับของเขานี่เอาเท่าไหร่ละคะเอาเท่าไหร่
Actually, the chilies are called Num chilies, which are green chilies, which are roasted, which are pounded into a paste, which you can eat with rice, you can eat with vegetables, but probably the most common and favorite way to eat nam Phrik Num is with crispy pork skin. So here we go, crispy pork skin, nam Phrik Num, one of the great combinations of northern Thailand. Get a nice curly, got the extra spicy version. So actually you can see some red chilies in there too. Normally it's just pure green, the regular one. So it's not actually usually that spicy, but this one is extra spicy. Oh, we'll take it. I love nam Phrik Num. I can eat it every day when I'm in Chiang Mai. I mean, it's just straight up roasted, smoky green chilies. It is extra spicy with some extra red chilies in there. The shallots in there. Oh, it's just awesome. But nam Phrik Num is one of those things that you'll find at every single market that you go to. I would recommend two markets, Ton Payom Market, as well as Mehia Market, which is a little bit south. Oh man, so good. I'm pretty happy with a bag of pork skin and chili dip. Oh, that crunch. I'm at Talat Mehia, which is one of the greatest markets in Chiang Mai. Nam Phrik Num Petด้วยครับ The extra spicy version. Grab a bitter melon, which is the perfect scooper. So juicy. The smoky chilies, the red chilies in there, the shallots and garlic, so much flavor. This is something I can eat every day when I'm in northern Thailand. Laap, a minced meat mixture, is a heavyweight of northern Thai food, a proud dish that's so beloved that there's an entire Laap eating culture that surrounds it. Beef or buffalo is most common, preferably served raw, but flash cooked is also acceptable. Yes, this is the spot right here. There's almost like a bar counter seating at the front, and then you walk back into their yard, into the house here. Just from the way he moves the bowl, he is such a master. He's focused on the laap. That's all raw minced buffalo, so it's really dark like maroon beet red. Oh, hot, drooling. Oh, look at that. It's so like fine. Oh, and cool. That's like the texture of jam. It literally looks like strawberry jam. Cheers, man. Oh, wow. Okay, no, I'm just speechless. I just want to lick my fingers. It literally is like jam. Yeah. That is a groundbreaking plate of laap. Laap Ton Yang is a bit more of a sit-down family dining experience. That's also fantastic. I think most of the dishes have just arrived. The two centerpieces, these are the two laabs that we got. This is a cooked plate of laap made with pig, with pork. And you can see the toasted garlic in there, the cilantro and the green onions, and the fried garlic on top.
Yes. Garlicky goodness, oh my.
Yeah, cooked is so good as well. It's all the same spices as in the raw version. Just it's more of like a warm feel as opposed to the refreshing coolness of raw meat. A personal favorite Thai food for me, something I wouldn't leave Chiang Mai without eating, is Gai Neung. Chicken, typically free range, dressed in copious amounts of herbs and aromatics, and steamed. Kong Khao Muang probably does the best version I've ever had. And now normally if you go to a northern Thai restaurant, they would serve you just a single piece of chicken, maybe a leg, maybe a chicken breast. Here, they serve you the entire chicken and then just literally a handful of chopped coriander on top. This smells incredible. This is one of my favorite northern Thai dishes. And since the drumstick is so handy and pick upable with a handle, I'll just go, oh, it just came off the bone. It was attached. And this is a local free-range chicken, the size of it. You can tell it's gonna be insanely flavorful, especially with all of those herbs. Okay, Mai, go for the bite. Oh, wow. Okay, the best northern Thai steamed chicken ever. Man, all of those herbs, the lemongrass is just like bursting with flavor. Oh man, this is a prized dish right here. It just fell off the bone, it's that tender. Hun Jai Yong is another place that won't let you down. Final dish we ordered is Gai Neung Samun Prai, which is one of my favorites. The bone, look at all those herbs and spices. Oh, the herbs in there and the lemongrass, and that chicken just falls apart. Oh, that's a dish. One of the defining characteristics of northern Thai food in Chiang Mai is the smoky charcoal grill. A variety of pig parts, from intestines to ears, are slow grilled and smoked until crispy on the edges and juicy in the center. Kum Seng Dao is a fantastic place to start. Their fully loaded grill is something to behold. The ears, the intestines, chopping bits off and assembling them all onto a plate. Oh, look at that. So good. We got some of their specialties, especially the Yang Ruam, which is all that mix of grilled meats. Dip it into the sauce, get a look at that. That looks delicious as well. Oh, dude. Oh, the meat is so tender and so smoky. And typically my favorite piece from the Yang Ruam of northern Thailand, the mixed grill, is the intestines. Here's a little guy. Give this a good soaking. Intestines are the best. They have like a, you know what I taste in that sauce is a little bit of galangal. Oh man, but the intestines, yeah. They have that perfect balance of chewy, crunchy, crispy, like everything, all the textures in your mouth. As you do keep on chewing, the flavor is released. I think right here, this one is the snout. Look at that, it's just pure. Yes. I think this one is the pig nose, the snout. Laap Yong also has a great selection to slice up for your mixed grill plate. And you can smell the sweet tamarind in that sauce. That meat is so smoky too. After a plate of Laap, stop at Wat Pra Sing, Chiang Mai's most revered temple. Oh, I am at Wat Pra Sing, which is one of the most important temples in all of Chiang Mai. While many northern Thai foods are known to be quite meaty, there are some fantastic vegetable stews, such as Gaeng Khae, made from a mixture of herbs and vegetables, Gaeng Pak Wan, made from Malienta suavis leaves, or Gaeng Nor Mai, a stew with bamboo shoots. Krua Pet Doi Ngam is one of the best places in Chiang Mai for a variety of these delicious dishes. I love bamboo shoots. I love the texture. I love that flavor. And even though there's not a lot of dried fish in there, dried fish is really powerfully flavorful. And like just, you can taste the smokiness and the dried fish throughout that entire bamboo shoot stew. The chunky shallots and lemongrass in there. And the fragrance of those climbing wattle shoots. Kong Khao Muang is another top-notch choice. We got it with chicken. There might be some bamboo shoots in here. And then a bunch of different leaves, vegetables, foraged herbs, sometimes dill, and I think that there's some khao kua or just some rice in here to thicken it a little bit. Oh man. Now a lot of northern Thai food is meaty, very heavy meaty, but Gaeng Khae is one of the few vegetable-based dishes. Dtam Kanun, or pounded jackfruit, is something you have to try when you're in Chiang Mai. Young jackfruits are cooked and pounded with garlic, galangal, and chilies until starchy and packed full of flavor. Krua Long Khao serves a fantastic version of pounded jackfruit, Northern Thai style. One of my favorite dishes in Northern Thailand. I love it. I can eat it every day. It's a young jackfruit that's boiled, that's then pounded up with galangal and garlic and chilies, sprinkled with coriander. There's fried garlic on top. There's fried chilies on top. Perfect for scooping up with sticky rice. Get everything, get that fried chili in your bite. Oh, I'm so excited. I need a huge bite for my first bite. Oh, I love jackfruit, pounded jackfruit. I love jackfruit in every form and shape and style. But the way they do it in Northern Thailand, you really vibrantly taste the galangal and the garlic. Oh, and those dry fried chilies are amazing. And when it's a young jackfruit, they use all of the pieces of the fruit, and then also the seeds are all pounded up in there. It's so actually meaty. Additionally, I just love to eat Dtam Kanun within the stalls at Mehia Market. Oh man, so much garlic in here. I love the fried chilies. I cannot wait to try it immediately right here in the market. Oh, with the fried chili on top. Oh, it's chunky, it's streaky. You smell the garlic and the smokiness of it. Oh, wow. That's extraordinary. Aeb is a Northern Thai packet of protein and herbs, neatly packaged into a banana leaf and typically roasted over fire. The result is incredibly delicious. Now again, Aeb is a dish that you'll typically find at local markets, but for a sit-down experience, Kiti Panit serves an entire fish. Here at Kiti Panit, they serve an Aeb Pla, which is an entire fish, which I believe in the back they had wrapped it in banana leaves, cooked it in the spices, the paste, wrapped it in banana leaf, grilled, but then they serve it, the fish, the entire fish. Oh wow, incredibly juicy. And you see all the, if you look inside, it's just loaded with herbs and spices, makrut and lime leaves, chilies, turmeric, lemongrass. It's so aromatic. The lime leaves in there, the lemongrass, all of that held together with the smokiness. And then you can chase with herbs, some sawtooth coriander, some coriander. At Mehia Market, you can also try a few local variations, such as Ab Ong Aw, pig brains, which is it's a little packet. It can be meat, it can be herbs, it can be vegetables, which are packed into banana leaf wrapper and then roasted, grilled over fire, over charcoal. But the supreme version, the most gourmet, greatest, richest version is called Ab Ong Aw, which is pig brains mixed with spices and herbs that needs to be eaten with sticky rice. All the creaminess. Finally, we've reached number 11, and this list would be incomplete without Sai Ua, one of the world's great sausages. A ratio of pork blended with lemongrass, galangal, and chilies, grilled until smoky and eaten with sticky rice. It's an entire culinary experience wrapped in a tube. Mehia Market serves one of the best in Chiang Mai, heavy on lemongrass and aromatics. The grill is just loaded with curls of sausage. Oh, look at those cutting skills here. He just flew through that curl of sausage, slicing it up. That was impressive. He has some sausage cutting skills. The aroma of the lemongrass and the herbs just bursts out of that sausage. We got a whole bag of it now, and it's just steaming hot. It's right off the grill. That is an aromatherapy. Cheers. Cheers, dude. So heavy on the lemongrass, and to me it actually doesn't taste as fatty as some other versions, because it's not, it juices, but not like that fatty juiciness that you sometimes get. It's more heavy on the herbs, which I love. They're dangerously tasty. But without a doubt, my favorite Sai Ua in Chiang Mai is Sai Ua Kampeng, where the spices are strong, you can feel the chili, and yet it's balanced to perfection. And we got here in the morning, they're grilling up a fresh batch The beautiful coils of sausage are fresh. They're gonna be hot. We're about to taste it right off the grill. Oh man, one of the greatest Northern Thai food experiences you can eat. Oh man, fresh Sai Ua right off the grill. There is possibly no greater aroma on earth.
ถ้าสนใจรออีกสักแป๊บเดียวเดี๋ยวหมูจัดการให้ครับผม
Wow. Wow. อร่อยที่สุดครับ Okay.
น้องจะแท้ปะคะ
Oh wow. This Sai Ua, that single bite right there, that is worth making a trip to Chiang Mai just to eat that. Oh wow. The way that intestine skin just snaps, the way it just crumbles with chili, galangal, the garlic, the lemongrass in there. It is a perfect ratio of meat to herbs. This is a perfect Sai Ua. Unbelievable. Chase that with some of that fresh sticky rice. Maybe just grab another piece of Sai Ua while we're at it. Oh, huge. Oh. That's really hot. That's just like an overwhelming, delicious flavor. So incredibly tasty. It's almost unbelievable. And so that brings us to the end of this ultimate Northern Thai food tour of Chiang Mai. I'll have all the places that we ate at and all the dishes that we tried listed in the description box below. And I hope that you have an amazing time eating your way through Chiang Mai. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now for lots more food and travel and Thai street food videos coming up. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Chiang Mai.